Hey everybody, this is part 2 getting started on the right foot with Scum. The server has jumped to 25 players at this time, so the risk is getting higher. If you remember last time, I still didn't have enough nails to do a box, so that's why I'm triple carrying right now. I think that bag is fairly empty right now, but my inventory is actually pretty full, so we need nails to solve this problem. So I'm just going to go through this area again for something, and then we're gonna, oh, we got another bag. Well, we don't need another bag. Just keep that in there. Is it better than this one? Nope. Okay, you know, I don't like a triple carry. I don't. But we got a lot of good stuff. We're trying to get started here. So, another helmet there. I think that one's, oh geez, we got all kinds of mines and no room for it all. We were thinking about building a shotgun, if you remember. I don't think I'm going to need baking soda anytime soon. I could probably get rid of that. So now we're at the point where we're getting rid of stuff, which sucks. And you know, I don't. Well, you know, I can start putting stuff in my bag. You know, so I should remember that. This is a much better helmet. It's pretty much the best helmet you could find. So we'll go with that. Yes, we can just. Oh, you pull it out. And you just load it and join it. 9mm is what you want to get started because chances are you're going to get something that'll use 9mm, you know. Oh. Fire pants. What did I have? Fire pants. Get stuff up there. Oh boy, smoke grenades. Stuff that, you know, you could use the mech units, you know, but you could also sell it, you know, which what you want to do. The priority is to sell so you could start. Oh, look at that. Now I have to make two. Let's throw this in here. Is to make enough money so you could control your spawns when you die better later on, you know. It's not an ammo that I'm probably going to use from the start, but it's probably a better choice than that. I keep forgetting that I could just throw stuff in this extra bag. A sewing kit is really good to have. Probably good to fix things right away if you need to. I don't know why I have rubber gloves on, but we'll just go with it. Sewing kit, well, let's just throw stuff that we don't care much about in that bag. Oh geez. The helmets do sell pretty good. They do take a lot of room, but if you can spare the room, then that's a bonus. God darn. Wow, 9mm, that's good. I got two sewing kits. I like to keep things close together, you know, if I can. So let's see, 9mm. See, I can't save much room here, but what I'll probably do is something like that. I could probably keep that. Yeah, you're gonna need a recipe book to be able to use baking soda for anything, so it's probably not worth around with it, really. This is a good stuff, so just keep throwing the scraps in the bag. So that way, if you drop the bag, which is very possible, you don't need to get too stressed out about it, you know. But so at this point, what we're going to need to do is probably move to an area with nails. You know, I know a spot for that. But without the nails, there's not much I can do with anything here. So there's a couple of, God, I'm a target. I don't like this. You take bigger chances, that's for sure, when you're trying to get started here. Now, I can find nails in vehicles, so let's do that. You can find them. Do we want to take bolts in? Could take the bolts. I'm sweating right now. I don't like that. There we go. Nail. See, this is what I mean by nails. I gotta figure out where I put them. So I'm at 4 nails now. So that's good. Then I could move on to dealing with my problem. Oh. I don't like that I'm sweating like a lot. So just looking for nails. Yeah. So it's a good spot. And lots of bolts, but you're going to need to lock stuff up too, so you're going to need to pick up those locks at some point. I'm just not in a good situation for that. Okay, so we're short a nail here, so at this point I'm going to move on to these. I might even get boxes of nails here. It's very possible, but just make sure it's clear. I don't like the heat. Check this truck here. There's a bunch of vehicles up the road there, but there's some here too, so. Okay. So we're going to drop our bag here. There's probably puppets in here. This is not the ones that I was hoping for. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to find nails. Maybe in that locker. No, let's just grab this. Now see how I'm triple carrying? I'm always keeping those weapons so that I'm not losing them. In case I missed a puppet, but you know, look at this. Is this what I need? Box of nails. Hey, I told you. I told you. Well, let's figure this out here because I've got a mess going a little bit here. We need to takes 2 squares, so we could throw stuff in that bag. Okay, let's just throw some things and start making some room here. We need a box of nails in our inventory. And then we're out of here because we don't want to mess around. And that's what we're doing right now. We're messing around with stuff. Taking big chances, but now I got 18 nails here. So first thing I want is a box. We're going to have a box somewhere. And I don't like that I'm really hot here. Can we drink something? Yeah, we're completely empty. Okay. Yeah, I did have some water I could have drank too, but I even got some beer, so drinking is not a problem. Okay, so anything else in here that we think that's really awesome? I don't see it offhand. This kind of area basically is visual. There isn't very many containers, but there are these. That's probably worth taking a look at. Now, if we had something we wanted to make, like rails, this would be the time. But we need 2 metals. And you know what? I don't even have that to make the box. That's okay, we can get that. We're going to need to make room for that too. So we don't have any metal scrap on us. So let's fix that. We got one thing here. I'm going to throw that here. Now we got room for 2 metal scraps, which we'll grab on the way out. Now hopefully I could show you how to deal with... Oh boy, I'm really nervous about getting hit by a player here. But until you get to point A, you don't get to point B. You know, so now you see I'm dealing with a lot of heat here, so let's go hide in the shade. My dog is howling like the wolves in the game. So you want to take a look when you're overheating like that, like I am. I'm feeling hot. It's starting to get severe. So you're just going to have to hide in the shade because I need to keep everything I have. I should be peeling off some layers, but I just can't do that right now because I'm about to build a box. Okay, and then I'm going to bury it because I have a shovel. So this is an awesome start. This is what you want to do. Okay, that's as good as it gets. That's not good. So the problem is this raincoat. Okay, so let's see if we could just... We can't put stuff in this bag because the bag is full. Damn it. Okay. Well, let's try and find this box fairly quickly. I think I'm too close to this area. I would like to be on the other side of this road in these woods somewhere. You want to kind of line it up with something so you can find your box later. Is it can be kind of hard to find even for yourself because you're going to bury it. Okay, let's take a break in the shade here and take a look at our heating, because I could get heating exhaustion here. If that hits 100%, I'm going into hyperthermia. I already got it. See, that's not good. That is not good. As that gets worse, see, dizziness. I gotta take that raincoat off. I just gotta take it off. So this might be another way. See, I took that raincoat off. Now I'm getting rid of hyperthermia. And the heat exhaustion is already gone. So what I'm gonna do is play around with this raincoat. Raincoat is not a good thing to be wearing all the time. We're just desperate. And I'm waiting for my hyperthermia to go away. The minute I put that raincoat back on, I'm going to start it all over again. And if I already have the hyperthermia, then it doesn't help. It's not going away here. It stopped. Why? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Now you get a hyperthermia from cold too, you know, so, and in that case you would need to heat up. But let's get this we are close to where we're going to bury a chest, so I like these bushes here. Most players are too lazy to look around too far. And this is going to be like base 1, our starting base. Look at that, it's really hot out. Okay, so that's where I'm trying to line up with the end of that building over there. So this is going to be where I'm going to go. Now there is a road there, so there are cars that go by, but the point is when I'm messing in my box, I'm going to be camouflaged too, you know, kind of like this, you know, so I don't know, I've never had my boxes found before, you know, so I don't know if that's going to happen here. I doubt it. Okay, so let's start. Obviously, to make a box, you just go down here. Like I say, I like the better improved boxes, fit more stuff. And this is how you lay roots here. You gotta get a box going somewhere. And then you're gonna probably have a trail of boxes on your way to the trader is probably what I recommend, but let's see if we get the nails in here. We need to cut out some, we don't have an axe, so we're gonna need to make one. But I will go here. I need to pull out a nail. Okay, put that in there. So now we're going to have to make ourselves an axe. We got knives, so we could, yeah, we're going to have to make it. We could keep the bag here. Just move it a little bit. Yeah, right beside where you're going to put the box. Now I have to go look for rocks, which are really close by. Okay, and then you want to just make, oh, you need to make this stone axe. Now the reason why you got to be careful, that's kind of a bridge there, the roads, because they can see you. But think about it, a chance of them seeing you from that road here is not really high. So let's see here, we need to make this work here. Okay, so now we need to cut some sticks here somewhere. You don't want to cut the sticks out of your, but I think I have enough rope. What did I do that for? I don't know. I don't like that I'm heating up so much. So I'm just going to get rid of this raincoat. Yeah, that should help a lot. Okay, so we need to run to a bush. If you don't want to make, if I remember right, we couldn't make a bow out of that rope anyway, so I'm just going to use a rope in my inventory. So all we need now is a stick. One long stick would be enough. I'm feeling warm here, but lots of sticks here. So we should be able to make our axe. Now these axes are actually not too bad against puppets, so it's not bad. Now I could cut this tree. I like the fact that this tree is, it's going to drop a bunch of logs, that you're not going to use all of them. But most of these logs will be hidden, so that's good. So let's cut this tree down. I prefer to cut trees down that are in bushes. Okay, when it comes to multiplayer. Because otherwise, you're leaving a clue of where your box might be. And when the server restarts, or if nobody's in the area, they will grab that. So you try to take the one that sticks out the most. I mean, I could just make planks right now. You know what? It would have been better if I just grabbed it. So, did I lose my axe? Yeah, I don't have enough room for my axe here. How big is that? 3. Well, we're going to need that. So we're going to drop the spear here. We got to remember that our spear is there. Okay, so then you want to cut the wooden planks near the chest. It's just easier. So you're going to need to cut 3 logs. So take the ones that are sticking out the most. Now you could also throw those logs in the basket. It's not a bad idea. The remaining logs will go into my box because just to hide the evidence. And later on, if you need a plank, just grab those logs. So I'm just giving you recommendations on how to deal with a multiplayer server, which is totally different. I wouldn't be doing all this on a single or, passive server. You always end up with extra planks when you do this. Save those planks because usually you got to build a shovel at some point and you need a plank for a shovel. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go, that's why I like the big boxes. I put the planks at the bottom here. I could just secure this stuff right away if I want. So I got my box. I could start dragging those logs in there too. And you can always just ditch them in the bush too, That'll hide them in this bush here, so. So now all I got left is those sticks. And they're not going to see those sticks, so I'm good with that. But I just need to throw these logs in here. They're taking a lot of room. And then throw your spear back on. And you probably won't need the axe for a while. So my bag is full of stuff. So I'm going to start organizing my box. I will start with some rags on top. I usually don't collect these rags too much. The dirty ones, I don't really like the dirty ones a lot. But see these logs, they're taking up a lot of room already. But we'll keep them because you could make you need them to make flags and some other things that I haven't made yet. So that's why I got that. So here I'm starting my rag thing, and then I got stuff for rope. I'm going to need to make some rope. So I'll start organizing things. Let's see here. Sewing kits. This is boring, but if you want to it could get really messy if you don't organize things right. I like to stick, the stuff I'm going to sell the traders. know, that's probably in one area. I'd really like to keep that shotgun thing, but you know, that only works on the really good shotguns. You can't put that on the other ones that I know of. So I'm going to start a place for ammo. Stuff for food could go down here. Or you know what, I could just put all the food stuff. You want to start using the backpacks too, because they save on a lot of room. But when you got a bag sitting out here, I recommend you keep an eye on the time, because if there's a server set at 5 o'clock, you could lose this bag sitting out there like that if you don't get back on the server. So I'm just going to put all my food stuff in this bag, so I will remember that I got food in the bag. Could help it preserve things a little better too. Now if I had a nice extra big backpack, I could probably use that and store all the stuff I want to sell, so I could just grab the backpack when I need it. Here's some more food here. So that's the food. Oh, that too. Beer counts. So if I want food, I just need to grab that backpack, you know. Again, stuff I want to sell. Yeah, count the squares. It's usually 10 little squares. So I got room. UMP magazine, probably sell that. Yeah, definitely sell the mine. Unless I got a base going, I don't see the point in that. I'll probably sell. You know, smoke grenades, sell that. Look at that. A couple of those. Oh, a couple of knives. Which knife am I want to keep? Is that my knife? All right, that's the knife I'm going to keep. The rest I'm going to sell. The shovel, always handy. Now we want to make a shotgun. That's going to be a very near project. Sell that. Definitely want to keep your shotgun shells because we plan to make one. You could put your money in here. It's up to you. It's sometimes nice to carry it around, but if you die, it's gone. They're going to take that for sure. Let's see, ammo here. Tracer. So you want to organize your ammo. Not a 45. I'll hear that. We're going to try and put those together here. Try not to waste any space. Let's see. Got that all together. And then we got some. Look at, we even have a rail. We don't have a gun though, you know. So that's a problem. We're gonna sell that, sell that. Okay, so we're organized. Definitely gonna put that in the sale thing. All right, so we're clear. We have a box. Okay. The only thing that we should do now, make sure you got enough food. You can check out your metabolism. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to eat a little bit, you know. So yeah, get rid of that. I tend to try to push the pop because you'll actually have a lot of pop, and then when you empty these bottles, you could make mines out of them, you know. Where did my, oh, I got a raincoat with stuff in it. Okay, so I'll have a sip of this too. Remember that our raincoat has stuff in it, so we want to definitely keep that. God damn it. Hey, there we go. And these logs are starting to get in the way, but I'm okay. I might need them. If I could avoid chopping trees, that would be nice, you know. Like I say, every time you chop a tree down, you're leaving evidence. Thinking things are looking good. I got those nails. I got a lot of nails. So this is what I like to do. I like to carry 5 nails around. And the reason to do that is that you can make another box. I think the server's going to restart soon, so try to be cautious. Now, if they were less than 10 nails, I'd probably take them all out and save myself a spot, but I'm not really suffering for storage space. A metal scrap is pretty easy to find, so it's not like you need to carry that around either to make a box. You could choose an axe. If you're planning something, you got plans, bring the axe with you. But I probably will bring a shovel with me. Now that I have eaten enough, I'm ready to, ready to bury my box here. I don't think I need anything. Just make sure, double check. Another thing too about these servers is this, when you got a lot of players on, you get database lag. So you saw how long it took for that shovel to move from the box to there. We wanted to make a shotgun. So let's just, that's the fastest way. So shotgun. We need tape. That's not a problem. That's not hard. We need tape and we got the nails already, so we need tape. Where am I going to get tape? Well, I'm still too hot. There's an office building that's not too far away. We could look for those and we might find some tapes and we could get some locks, because the other thing you want to do is lock this box. So until we find tape, we're not going to be able to make a shotgun. It's amazing I don't have it already. Oh yeah. So, time to bury the box. All you gotta do, look for your box. I don't think anybody could see me right now, so. And then hit F and then hit bury. Now, not everybody plays this kind of style, but I take death seriously. So that's the style I play. You know, I could go and run into a bunker with nothing. Just keep dying, because that's where you get killed. Or I could choose to value life and survive and not put myself in bad situations. And if you don't value life, do what you want. I mean, you want to play like a video game where you just keep dying all the time, you know, that's what you can do. Now, if you hit tab, let's say, you know, you want to know where this box is. Gee, how did I do that? It's not space button, that's jump. I thought you hit tab for that. Well, I need to pee. I'd rather pee in these bushes, so. Now, if a player put their hand over that, they would see the box, you know. When you get a certain distance, yeah, you press right mouse button, see? Now I know I can see that box, so when you're close, you know, maybe even from down in that bush over there, I could spot my box. You know, other players can't see that way with the right mouse button. So I want to make this shotgun. I'm doing fine for food. Don't even need to hunt. I don't have enough protection in case I run into a player. I got the ability to make another box. So there's in the corner over there was an office building. I hear something walking around. They put so many sounds that are similar to other sounds that screw you up. So now I don't want to die. I really don't. I want to survive. So it's worth taking your time moving around and looking. Because most other players will run around like, you know, nothing. And you'll see a lot of these orange players too run around. So weapon of choice would be the bow right now. Oh, delivery. I got a delivery truck in my driveway. Well, he should be fine. So I'm going to this office building here, hoping to find some tape and locks. I want to lock my chest. I remember there was a cheap locks, but I like to make the silver locks. I don't really bother much with the iron locks. That means I would need 10 locks. And that'll be hard to come by. Of course, I'm fine finding any other stuff while I'm at it. And yeah, I'll probably find a lot of food here. And food, I don't think food's going to be a problem in this area here. So you find the locks and lock picks, obviously. I also need screwdrivers. So that would be nice. See what happens. These skinny guys are fast, but one arrow usually takes them out, even one of these cheap arrows. And that's why you have a bow. I think the delivery guy knows what to do here. It's in my driveway. Folks, I'm getting the last deliveries of Bang. Monster bought out Bang and bankrupt them, and now I'm dealing with a problem because I've been drinking Bang for 5 years. What the hell? Okay, that was confusing. Luckily I got him in the head. He was in the ground and he looked like a piece of clothing. That is just not fair. Stop it. Now players could see you from outside too, so there are 25 players on the server, so the risk isn't very high. They're all spread out. I don't know if I need those. You know, we could put them in my box. So now At this point of the game, you're thinking about, well, what do I store in my box? Okay, so because you have a box now, so you're gonna want to keep some things handy. Let's see, why can't I get that? Here, it's exactly what we were looking for. I need 10 of those. And I always shut my doors because other players, if they see a door open, that changes everything. And you're putting yourself at risk. The fact that they don't know somebody's here. There we go, silver lock. What a bonus, eh? Not 100%, but it'll do for now. I don't mind that. You're gonna need to start building, I don't have any yet, some rags for healing yourself. So there's a lot that you need at this point. Oh, water. Yeah, I don't. You know, jeans are probably might be better than what I have. I don't know. 2.5. I have a sewing kit which I didn't bring with me. I should have fixed some stuff too. I don't know why I have that wheelie warmer. I don't remember finding it, but so jeans is, yeah, it's not as good as the fire pants, so, and I don't think I could get much for stuff out of them, so they're not useless. I'll put that paper down here. I usually forget about these ones. Alright. Probably a bathroom here with a puppet in it. Nope. No, we were in here already. Sometimes, you see, you can't lock that door, so I'm pretty close to the top now. Players could definitely see you, so be careful in here. And you can see them. So I like to, when I'm up here, I like to scope the area, you know, because you've got a really good view, right? And you got to really watch out with those players that aren't looking orange, because it means they might be set up to kill you. I could definitely get sniped in the woods from here. The good players like to move like I do, and those are the ones that are even dangerous to me. So far, so good. We're getting up. I'm gonna get to the rooftop here now. Sometimes you could find stuff in this little corner here, but it's good to still look around, you know. Maybe crouch, look around the horizon, you know. It's pretty high up there. You don't need to get too close to the end. You get close to the end, you kind of stick out, you know. We don't really want to advertise where we are. So we didn't get our tape. We didn't get any screwdrivers. I do want to show you something here. I believe, and I haven't tried it yet, but at the bottom of the stairs here, I believe you could probably hide a box in here. I don't think people will look. So that's an option. But if they do look, they got it. And even if you lock it, they could move it and hide it somewhere. So we're done here. We're looking for some items still. We could still go Another thing I don't like to use is doors. So we started looking in that building earlier, and we're going to go back there. And actually, we kind of looked in it, so we don't need to deal with it anymore, so we could bypass this one. But I'm going to go to the next, there's 2 more buildings. I'm going to check out, because I'm here, I wouldn't go out of my way to check these buildings, but it's also not a bad idea at all to start collecting metal. You're going to need some. And bolts. There might be some stuff on that train. I don't feel safe about going to the top of that tower. It might not be too bad. It looks like the stairs would give you some coverage, but I mean, do you want to advertise your location? That's how you do it. Okay, let's see here. God damn it. It's a little trickier when they're bouncing around like that. And I didn't even see him. Yeah, that was good. You know, a lot of times your arrows will plug into the bars or something here, you know, and you'll miss because he's hiding behind stuff. That could be reused for that bow that I want to make. I mean, let's take a look here. We can upgrade our bow. Yeah, see? I just need a long wood stick and we can make that bow. I don't know if the wire is enough though. And these buildings have a lot of these tuna cans. That's food. You can open it with a knife or a can opener. So I just look at the bottom here. Yeah, usually these things are, if it's on a pallet, it's, like I see, it's really one group of items. Well, there's a little glass there that I find useless. It's always full of dirty water, so I wouldn't bother with it too much. Now, you know what? We need to start. I thought I searched him. Oh, chopped. Here we go. We need to start collecting things and make bags. So what we need from this guy is a skin, and we need to at least make one bone needle. And I have a sewing kit, so my goal is to make a water skin. It wouldn't hurt. And so I'll just grab the human skin here and the bone needles, so that's good. One more building. There are mech units not too far from here. So we want to check out this car. We're going to check out the train on the way out. Yeah, I think I have enough metal for now. It's important to have some metal on you all the time, but not that important that you need to fill. That's how you build a base. When you start building a base, you need to pick up all the metal scrap you can find. Okay. Dang it. Looks good. I don't like these buildings too much, really. They don't really have much, except tuna cans. So I'm definitely, this is, that's why the train yard is good, is you'll find a lot of tuna cans sitting around. And it's good for you. Protein. Except the thing is, I can't always, that's why I hit tab, because you can't always see the stuff. I don't always see it. Well, remember, we did find our nails, a big box of nails in here, so you can't, you overlook stuff, and then you're not going to find what you need. Oh, there we go. Now what? So the path, just looking around here, I don't think it's worth going to that car. Get all the metal that you need. So, I don't know if I said this, but this game is, I use headphones. You have to hear what's going on. It's a hearing game. Whether you're hearing the footsteps or you're hearing a puppet. The wind is annoying. I've never seen a puppet in here, so. Those used to be loot. Oh, bag. Need that. We can fix it. Nice to keep a couple of bags on hand, because if you die and you get back to your box, you got a bag. Not seeing a lot of puppets. Let's review what we got here. Don't have a lot of room left. And I hear puppet. What to do? Okay, looking at the map, that's where the trader is. I don't feel like I have enough to make it worth the trip. It's a very long trip. It's very dangerous. So what do I want to do next? This is a good area. I don't have the screwdrivers to go there, so that's not worth going. There's a city here. It's got stuff, and then there's a gas station here. That's good for if you have a car. And then there's the bunker. All along these two, and there's a cave here somewhere. I'd like to find it. And I could build another box there, and I could start actually building a base. We got to look at that cave to see if it's worth the while. I'm gonna go look, get a better idea where it is. Let's see here. There are also some bunkers. Might be worth the trip for the bunker. So the plan is, let's go check out the cave. And then maybe check out that bunker. We might be able to find parts. And we'll probably find some tape too, somewhere on the way. So let's go back to the box. Might as well drop our stuff there, I wish these things would hold water, but what these towers do. Nothing, see. So I'm trying to find the route with the most cover, you know. But remember our base, we lined it up here with this building. So we're not quite there yet. So now we want to just get back to, we don't want people to follow us to our boxes. So you want to get stealthy, look around. I know I heard a puppet, but I must be going in the wrong direction for it. I don't like being exposed on the roads. So let's see how far we could find our box. You don't see it yet. Well, we know we're close. And it could be that just the awareness skill is not good. We know we were off that road, so... thought I was in there. See, I have trouble finding my own boxes. See, I'm not lined up with that building, so I know I'm too far away. Remember we lined it up with that building? So it's kind of like more like it's over here. And I recognize that tree. Okay, so we found our box. Now you want to do, this is just procedure. Just listen. Are there puppets? Are there players? Because the problem is when you start shoveling, people can hear that and you're using a lot of endurance. Okay, our recording is almost an hour long here, so we should probably wrap it up. See how long it takes to dig out that box. My strength's not very high, so that's why I'm struggling. But there's my box. Okay, let's get down on our... Now while you're sitting laying down in stealth like this by your box, you're actually gaining stealth skill, and I could probably prove that to you. Let's go to your stats. Look at this time of recovering. We got to look at, is it dexterity? Yeah, so look at that. That going up? Well, it should. I don't know if I want to sit around long enough to see if it goes, but it will go up as you're doing this, so. So what do I want to do here? No, I'm just going to move stuff in. I feel like I should make use of this bag right now, but I won't be able to fit it anywhere if I don't. I'm going to put all my bullets in this bag. So let's fix it. You also need to fix your boots a lot because you wear it out pretty good. So Let's make this bag. How about we do it for our band-aids that we want to make? And the string stuff here, maybe we just do that. Throw that in there. Well, let's see if we can make some bandages here. We're going to cut that up. All right. Yeah, at this point you're gathering cloth. You're going to have to do that. Where can I put this? It's a good question. We got some of that here. All right, we want to save this one here for. We need 2 more to make some good bandages, or wraps, whatever. And we need a place to put this bag. This piece of log, I think, is starting to bother me. We said we were going to put our food in here, so let's just do that. And once you get 4 cans, you can make yourself a grill, I've got 3, so that's working. That's working out. Now we got to deal with all this metal. A lot of times I like to put all the metal in a bag, but next bag that we get. I don't need a lot of metal, but this is just enough. And remember the lock, right? Now I got this thing locked. It's going to be really hard for them to pick unless they are skilled at lock picking. I decided to start trying to collect eyes. I can make stuff out of that. I don't know if that's enough. Where's our money? Could put that there, right? Now that's all the stuff we're selling, so let's keep that. See, we put the metal there. We shouldn't have. God dang it. See, my Asperger's is showing. All right. So we still don't have enough stuff to sell yet, so that's not an option. And we don't have our tape, so we can't make our shotgun. But anyway, that's going to close the series. This chapter 2. Chapter 3 will be about going to the cave and maybe to the World War II bunker, see if we could dig up rifles, tapes, and anything else we need. All right, thank you. Have a great day.